Hey guys, it is Tara. So I just wanted to come on, and I think, and this can change. You know me, I can't really make up my mind on anything, but I think it would be amazing if I can do it. It's gonna come down to basically how I'm feeling and pretty much just how I'm feeling. I want to make a video diary like every day and see if that helps me get over this mental hump. So what I mean is every morning or every day at some point, I'm gonna try to make a video and I'll upload it. Just going through this suboxone journey. And you know, I'm feeling this way right now, but you know, things may change tomorrow. I may be like, nope, I don't want to do that. I think it'd be good for, you know, maybe if somebody random were to, you know, catch on to my videos. Maybe somebody needs to see it. Maybe somebody needs to hear it. I definitely know that non-drug addicts, I think it would be a little educational. And I'm not saying I probably won't be sick. It's more of the mental game that addiction plays. I think it'd be a good insight for outsiders to kind of get just a snippet of what goes on here, maybe for an addict in my situation. I don't know. I think and I think it'll honestly motivate me a little more. You know, to know that I'm gonna come on here and you guys you're gonna go through this with me, good, bad, and ugly. I don't know. I think it'll help. I think it'll help me. I think it'll help just a lot of things. It'll give me an extra purpose for doing this, and I don't know, maybe motivate me just a little more and give me that extra energy I need to really even start. So the plan was, of course, to start today. I failed. It's weird. You know, my morning routine, wake up, brush my teeth, throw my contacts in. Then I normally come, I get my Mountain Dew, I take my medicine, I go get breakfast. Okay, that is my morning routine. Every morning of my life. Okay? So this morning, I get to the kitchen, reach for my bottle, grab one, and pop it in my mouth. I don't even know that I thought twice. And I probably did. I'm sure I did. And I took it anyways. What's weird is when I know I thought about it. That was a lie a minute ago. I thought about it. It's weird when I was standing in the kitchen debating, I had panic. Just pure panic. So I took it. Right? Okay, I panicked. I took it. Then on the drive to get my breakfast, I regretted it. I was like, Tara, that was so stupid. You could have made a few hours. You know, somebody told me just to take it by hours. Just, you know, plan to skip every other day, but like, okay, if I take it at 6 a.m, let's try to push it back till noon. You know, and then the next day, let's try to push it back until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. you know, so on and so forth. But the panic when you first wake up, and that's when you normally, just the sheer panic of not taking it right then, it's trippy. It's like, that's so stupid. I'm not gonna die, especially if I just wait a few hours. Like, why can I not just push it back? Just push it back later in the day, Tara. See how long you can make it. It's there. It's sitting there. It's not like a panic stricken of, I don't have it. Okay, I have it. I have it. I can take it anytime I feel like I'm starting to not be okay. But I don't want to get to the point where I feel like I'm not okay. Like, that's where it's at. Like, that just, and believe it, listen, people can say what they want. Unless you've lived it and experienced it, of course everybody's going to have doubts or their own thoughts or whatever. But let me tell you, from a first-hand experience, you can absolutely send yourself into a physical withdrawal just from thinking about it too much. That is a God honest truth. Your brain is so powerful that if I were to sit here and focus on, oh my God, if I don't have it, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be so sick. I'm gonna be so sick. I'm gonna be so sick. I could sit here and talk myself into getting sick, and I took it this morning. Swear, okay? Your brain is such a powerful tool, and it controls everything. It controls everything. It controls how you move your body, what happens to your body. You know, if someone's severely depressed, they get physical symptoms. That is a real thing. And it's the same for addiction. If you let your mind trick you into really believing and panicking that you're sick or you're gonna be sick, it'll happen. There's not really any stopping it. That's why this is so much more a mental game than anything. It is exhausting, stressful, anxiety ridden. Panic. But then there's the flip side where there's just, it's smaller. The other side's smaller because I have anxiety. But the flip side is, you know, if you can do this, if I can do this, my world will be set free. Like, I don't think people understand that. Like, when you're on a medication or on drug, anything, you know, you're really tied to that. Heavily. You're heavily tied to that. It's, to an addict, to me, it's almost a life or death. It's serious. It's a serious thing, and people like to blow it off and, oh, you just exchanged one drug for another, it's your fault. Like, okay, I'll take that argument. I did exchange one drug for another, but the other wasn't a quarter of the amount harmful. I could work, I could function in the world, I could stop stealing, I could stop lying, I could basically become an upholding citizen. So yeah, did I switch one drug for another? Yes, I did. But for better reasons and good intentions. There's a difference. I had good intentions. I wanted better. And I got better. I did. My world has expanded and grown and become amazing these last 4 years. But now it's time to say peace out and, really move on without a chain around my ankle tied to something. And it's a trip, y'all. I can't even really put it into words. It's really hard to explain addiction because it's so mental and emotional that words are sometimes really hard to find, to explain just what it does, how it feels, and what all it can do. It's too hard to explain, especially to people that haven't walked the walk. If you haven't walked the walk, don't talk the talk. It's just hard, but I want it. I do. I want it. I've wanted it for a year now. Like, when I say that, I'm dead serious. When I switched to this new doctor, I was planning on seeing him maybe twice and then I would be done. Like, when I went in, I was like, listen, I'm only on two. I was on 2 at the time. I was like, I'm only on 2. I'm ready to even cut that in half. And, a couple visits and I want to be out. And here we are a year later.
I can't stop thinking that something bad is going to happen.
A year. It should have been 2 months. It should have been 2 months at this new doctor, and I've now been there a year. It's just the procrastination. I understand I don't want to be one, but I understand how people can say they're lifers. When I was on the methadone clinic, I heard all the time, oh, I'm going to be a lifer. I'm going to be a lifer here. Like, I'm going to need this methadone for the rest of my life to stay off of drugs. Listen, if that's truly how you feel, and that is going to be the only way you're going to stay clean, it's your life, your prerogative. As long as you're staying clean, do you. I've never wanted to be a lifer. Ever, point blank, period. I see so much more for myself. I don't want to be tied to I wouldn't have started the process of getting clean if I wanted to just continue my life being tied to something. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be tied anymore. I want to be set free, and I have a great opportunity in front of me that could honestly change my life. This could be a lifetime.
Do you feel bad that you threw away my...
This could be a lifetime experience. This could just be monumental for me. If I can just get my shit together on this one thing. Like, and there's no time limit. There's no time limit for me to do this. It's not anything that I have to rush through. But I just feel like if I don't get on it, I'm going to be sitting here a year later saying, what the fuck? Another year just passed. What happened? What happened? I want it. I was decently motivated other than fear. I wanted it. There was something good at the end waiting. And I'm just scared I'm going to be sitting here a year from now giving the same spiel like, oh, duh. That was stupid. So, I gotta get on this. I gotta do it. I gotta figure out. I gotta get over the anxiety. I have to get over the worry. I have to get over the stress. I have to get over it. I have to get over it. It's like a bad breakup, you know? You're madly in love for 10 years and now you broke up. And now you have to get over it. You have to go through the grieving process and letting go, and the anxiety and the worry of, I'm alone now, I'm single, I'm not going to find anybody. You know, it's kind of the same thing. I hate to say that, but when you're really an addict and you quit those drugs were your best friend. Those drugs were your right-hand man when nobody else was. And suboxone, even, I don't abuse my suboxone, I never have, but it's like that parent that always protects you. You know, it's like that that best friend that keeps you from getting in trouble so much. It's your good best friend, you know, that's there to look out for you and help you and not let you get into trouble. That's kind of how quitting Suboxone is. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. It feels like I'm losing something that's kept me safe for 4 years. And I've made so many accomplishments and milestones in these last 4 years. And it's like I'm giving up on them. I know that sounds stupid, but you know, they've helped me. It's helped me, and now it's time for me to help myself and move on and get with the program, get with the rest of the world. You know, I'm tired. I don't want to be tied down, and I've said this for so many years, but yet I keep going into these treatment facilities and I get off and I'm fine and I'm bored a month later and then I relapse. But in all those other times, I didn't have a career, I didn't have a job, I didn't, you know, it was easy to fall back. I was so bored. You know, now is different. But it's just, I don't want to feel that uncomfortableness. I don't like that uncomfortableness. I'm not going to put it as far as saying withdrawal because I don't think it's going to be that intense. But, I'm going to be uncomfortable. And I don't know how long that uncomfortableness will last. That's the scary, unknown, what if part, you know? You should always expect uncomfortableness when you do something like this. The panic part is you don't know how intense that uncomfortableness is going to be, and you have zero idea of how long you're going to be uncomfortable. And let me tell you, after a couple days, if you've ever had the flu or anything of that caliber, where your body just feels so run down and you're hot cold and you're getting like the cold sweats and the chills and that's the uncomfortableness I'm talking about. And I don't know how intense or how bad it's going to be. I most certainly don't know how long it's going to last, which makes me the most nervous because I hate being sick. I hate being sick in a regular context. Like, I get bronchitis like twice a year. I freaking hate it. I hate being sick. I'm a whiny bitch. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So knowing that I'm preparing myself, I'm knowingly going into it. It's just trippy. How do you convince yourself to purposefully feel bad for however long? Like, you know you're gonna feel some type of bad. Now, it could really be nothing. I don't know, because my anxiety automatically sends my head into it's gonna be the worst. right? So there is no, well, I mean, you could go 3 days and you may not feel any different. That'd be great. But is that how my brain works? No, not at all. Not at all. My brain instantly goes to, okay, so you're voluntarily going to make yourself feel like shit for a month when you don't have to. What? Why? Why? Like, God, anxiety sucks. Like, coming off drugs sucks. Whether you're on a treatment drug or real drugs, it sucks. But stacking anxiety and OCD on top of that, and just, guys. Okay, so I failed this morning. Tomorrow's a new day. I don't know that I'm gonna try to just straight skip it. That just fills me with a lot of fear and panic. But I'm gonna try being the main word, because this morning obviously I failed miserably. I'm gonna try in the morning to get up, go through my morning routine, skip that one step, go get my breakfast, come home, sit, eat, assess how I feel. That'd be at least 2 hours later than I normally take it. It's small, but it's a start. Baby steps. This is legit baby steps. So yeah, I think I've decided I want to tape it. Do a little, I consider these video diaries anyways. I mean, I'm sitting here basically talking to myself, but I feel like I'm having a conversation with somebody, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do a video diary. Check in every day at some point, be like, hey, I made it today, or I failed today, or I made it today, but I feel like absolute dog shit, and tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and take it, just to give myself a break. Or I'll check in and be like, yeah, I skipped today and I'm fine. I feel fine. I don't feel any different, and let's try for tomorrow. Let's do it again tomorrow. Let's see where we get. Oh, that brings a smile to my face, thinking that could possibly be an outcome. Like, of course, as soon as it came out of my mouth, my brain was like, yeah, right, bitch. But I can try to be hopeful. I can try to have a little optimism, half glass half full. Never been that girl, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it a go, okay? If I can, I don't know how to really change my thought process on this, but if I could tweak it and just hammer in those positives. But the problem with anxiety is every positive thought I have, a negative immediately comes in and swoops it out. Like, just cancels it all to hell. Like, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be positive, and also record this and still try to do my beauty news, or whatever you want to call it, which my FabFitFun should be here. I don't know where the hell it is or why it's taken so long. So I should have new goodies coming soon, hopefully, maybe today, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not gonna make a whole different channel for this video diary. I feel like that's kind of basically what I do anyways on this channel. It's just a hodgepodge of beauty, my life, my experiences, my past, and now my present, and what I'm going through. And I've always said this is a self-acceptance journey, and this is part of that journey. This is 100% part of that journey. Addiction's a part of my life. It's a part of who I am, and there's nothing I can do about it but to give it my all to change it. And I know I can't change it permanent. Like, I'll always be an addict,
pressure shot up to 200.
but I can remain a
So
recovering
because of
addict
that, they have to do the surgery
forever
early.
if I can do this right.
Early.
If I can get through this and do this
They
right,
don't want me to have a stroke
I
or
can make
baby to have a
myself
stroke.
a recovering addict forever. Addict, yes,
Yeah.
always.
You okay?
But recovering,
Baby okay?
The baby's okay.
I'm a
It's just
recovered
Are you?
addict.
the doctor says I just need to stay calm. So I'm just trying really
It's
hard
got a good
to
ring
not
to it, don't it?
get too upset.
Okay, I feel a little better. I actually do.
That's why I was wondering
I actually feel a little better.
if
So
it's a possibility
I think
for
I'm
you
onto
to
something.
change
I
your
think this is a
ticket
good idea.
to come
It may bore the
sooner.
shit out of you guys. I don't know. But it's something I need to do. It's something I feel is important. I feel it, that if I can get it out of my mind and onto something else, maybe I won't just sit and replay it over and over and doubt myself and talk myself out of it. You know, maybe if I can just get all these negative thoughts and fears and emotions out in some way, you know, maybe it will help me have a more positive outlook on the situation. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a go. Give it a go, 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 go. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble. I know this has nothing to do with what my channel is normally based around. But you know, we going through it. We you know, everybody goes through changes. Channels go through changes, although I'm still gonna be with my beauty, don't worry. But this is just gonna be a kind of added side story, you know? Thank you all so much for subscribing, for watching, for investing in my life, which amazes me every day that anybody would take interest in half the shit I have to say. And yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. You're my little family outside my family, and I appreciate the love and support. You guys have been so supportive, and it means the world. So I will check back in probably tomorrow, or if my FabFitFun box comes, I'll make another video today. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and go check out my other videos. Like, comment, let me know, you know, what your thoughts are. I love interacting with you guys. I want to know. I want to hear from you. I want, you know, I say this all the time. I want to build a community. Let's do this. Let's get together. Let's stand strong. Let's, you know, just, let's make something happen. Good, bad, and ugly, people. Good, bad, and ugly. It's what real friends stick around for. Real friends are around for the good, bad, and the ugly, you know? And I'm just crazy enough and willing to kind of show it to the world, because I want this to kind of be educational, not in a like specific way, but just maybe give people an insight. You know, not all addicts are bad, not all addicts are the same, and you know, people really only see you in addiction. You know, it'd be nice for somebody to kind of come on camera on the other side of addiction. Just, I've been out of addiction for 4 years, but now I'm transitioning into really out of it. That sounds silly, but you know what I mean. So I don't know. I think this would be a fun little series. We'll call it that. So yeah, I'll check in later. Bye guys.